Welcome to another episode of Kitchening with Julie. That's what I call like anything that's in my kitchen where I'm making vegan food. I'm calling it Kitchening with Julie. 欢迎到Julie的厨房. Today we're making vegan sugar cookies. As you may have noticed if you follow me on Instagram, I've kind of fallen off my health grind bandwagon. I mean, it's a balance. I still eat healthy sometimes. Like yesterday I had bell peppers and hummus, which to me is like kind of like a healthy snack. So it's a balance. But now I'm making sugar cookies. I used to be obsessed with the Pillsbury sugar cookies. Like, you know, the ones with the little like pumpkins on them. There'd be pumpkins on them or like Christmas trees on them, depending on if it was Halloween or if it was Christmas. And I loved them, but they're not vegan. So I'm gonna try to make a vegan version of them. And I'm following a recipe from ilovevegan.com. Oh my god, I put Solar, which your name is Solar. I named my camera Solar. I put my camera Solar on top of this vase, which has water in it. Yeah, okay. This lighting's kind of not great, but oh well. This is just how it comes. Like, there's kitchen lights up there, so on the ceiling, so it just kind of shines down like that. Anyway, so 2 cups and 1 tablespoon of flour. I'm gonna try not to film like too much, or else I'll have like hours of footage and then it just won't be that great to sift through that. I'm not great at measuring stuff exactly. I don't have like one of those, what's it called? Weight measurer things. Scales, that's what it's called, a scale. This is probably like 1 cup, right? Kinda. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, how do people like get flour out of bags? I don't know. That's about 2. And then 1 tablespoon, 2 and 1 tablespoon of flour. Hopefully this turns out good, even though I'm already not following the instructions. I don't know, I feel like this should be right? Okay. Oops, why did I drop that tablespoon in there? Okay. That should be good. So I've combined the flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. This is the coconut oil and the sugar, white sugar. I'm not sure if you're supposed to beat it with a spoon, but that's what I'm doing. And it looks pretty. Oh yeah, I used partially refined coconut oil and partially regular coconut oil because the regular coconut oil has a coconut taste, so I just kind of used half and half so that it would not be too much of a coconut taste, because the refined coconut oil does not have that coconutty taste. This is how it looks with the water and vanilla added. Ta-da! The dough is coming together. I got the dough together. It's a little bit crumbly, but now it says to wrap it in plastic wrap, which I did, and then put it in the freezer for an hour. Here we go, into the freezer. Oh yeah, my outfit looks so loungy and lousy today. I was gonna wear an apron for this video, but I forgot to. Let me just wash my hands and then I'll put an apron on, even though I already made the dough. I don't know. It's just for aesthetics, I guess, now. Anyway, my hands are so messy, it's hard to turn the camera on and off because I'm afraid of like getting sugar granules into my camera crevices of the button, and oh, it's messy. Making cookies is messy. I kind of want to taste this sugary coconut oil. That's really good. That's so good, actually. So it is 1 o'clock right now, so we will wait until 2 p.m. and that's when we'll take the dough out of the fridge. And then you have to let it sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes or an hour to let it kind of like let the coconut oil go and get heated up again. Oh my gosh, Taps! Say hello, Tappy. Okay. Look how much better I look with the apron on. I watched Selena Gomez's cooking show and... Wait, I already said that on this channel before. Oh well, said it again. So in every episode almost, they had this term that the chefs would say called mise en place, which is like how you get ready for your cooking or your baking. And I never do that. I never like set all my ingredients aside and like measure them out and have them all ready to go. I literally never do that. But that is goals. I don't know, I feel like that's so much work. But mise en place is very similar to another term which I learned in film studies, because I had a film studies major when I went to UBC. So mise en scène was the term that we used in film studies, which is like basically everything that's within the shot, everything that's within the frame. So like the microwave, the fridge, like everything that's in the scene or in the shot. That's mise en scène. So whenever they talked about mise en place on the Selena Gomez show, I was like reminded of mise en scène. I just love photography and filmography. Is it called filmography? No, not filmography, cinematography. Today I tried to do Nicole Franzel's messy bun from Big Brother, but I don't know. She's so good at doing hers. I'm learning. I'm like a little sapling learning to do messy bun. Is that how you say it? What is the word I'm trying to think of? Like a young grasshopper? I don't know. Something like that. While the dough is being frozen, I am making some icing. So I put powdered sugar in here. I didn't measure it. I'm assuming this is probably like 1.5 cups. But I just, you know, there wasn't that much left in my powdered sugar bag, so I just put everything in here. And then it says that you're supposed to use soy milk, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna use almond milk. Hopefully that works out. And now adding some teaspoons of syrup. It says on here 4 teaspoons, but since I have less powdered sugar, I'll just do 2, I don't know. Maybe 2.5. Beat until thick and glossy. Oh. It says to beat the sugar and soy milk until smooth. I didn't do that. These are all just like in here. Why not just beat it all together? Hey, this does kind of seem like icing. Ooh. I added a splash of blue and a splash of green food coloring. Whoa, it looks so good on the camera. Actually, it looks good in real life too. Wow, it's really pretty. I blended it together and now it looks really nice. Kind of like the color of Sailor Neptune's hair. Wait, is it Sailor Neptune or Sailor Uranus that has this hair color? I always get those two sailors mixed up. I poured it into this piping bag, but as usual, it kind of spilled out on the outside of the bag when I was pouring it in. So that was kind of a fail, but I mean, is this how you're supposed to close a piping bag at the top? I've seen people put little clothespins on the top, so hopefully that works out. I also found this in the cupboard, which is like a green icing basically. So I'll use both of these. I also found some sprinkles, which are probably expired, but I'm still gonna use them. Now it's time to wash all these dishes. My camera is already sticky from like my hands being sticky and then touching it and then like transferring that stickiness onto my camera. Not good. This bun has really deteriorated. Look at this strand. Ooh. Actually, I think I like how this bun looks right now. I already said this on my Instagram, but I'm wearing this rat Chinese zodiac necklace, which is my Chinese zodiac sign, and it's also the year of the rat. 2020 is the year of the rat. And yeah, I mean, despite how everything's gone with the pandemic and like, you know, it seems like such a horrible year, I want to try to look on the bright side of things today. I did get to work with an Oscar-winning actress this year briefly, which was really awesome. So comment below something good that happened to you this year. So I took the dough out from the freezer and now it's just gonna rest at room temperature for about an hour. So as I'm waiting, I'm just gonna edit what I have so far of this video. My tongue really hurts, like it's like burnt or injured somehow. Okay, so it is now, let me just grab my phone. It's 3 p.m. Time to roll the dough. Okay, so I have to roll out my dough onto the parchment paper. Oh, it's so hard. I think I might need to wait longer for this to defreeze.
2 hours later.
I think the problem is that I live in Canada and that room temperature is just not very hot here, especially right now because it's October. So maybe I'll pop the dough into the microwave. I think that'll be okay, right? Look, it's crumbling down at the bottom. I don't know, it's kind of crumbly. I mean, I put it into the plastic wrap kind of crumbly too. Maybe I'll zap it for a little. Okay, so I used my David's tea tin to make a circle. I think it kind of works. This looks like a Pillsbury. Yeah, I think this looks great. Okay, yeah. See, this actually looks like a Pillsbury little cookie. That's good. I popped the cookies into the freezer to let it chill for 10 minutes. That's what the recipe says. And then after that, it'll be ready to bake. I definitely bruised my thumb because I was like smacking the dough with the rolling pin really hard and I smacked my thumb by accident. The cookies are in the oven. I'm using parchment paper that I've already used before, so that's why it's kind of dirty, but the oven's set to 325 and let's bake for 10 minutes. Okay, so I definitely messed this up. That is not like how you're supposed to do it. I don't know how to fix this now. The piping bag is totally botched, which makes me sad, but I knew something was gonna go wrong. So they are out from the oven. They don't exactly look golden brown to me, but I already turned the oven off, so this is gonna be the finished result. I mean, I guess it's like a little bit golden over here, kind of. I don't know if the camera can see that. Now I have to let it cool before attempting to decorate it. I think I'm gonna do green cat faces, but I kind of want to just try one while it's warm because I remember eating the Pillsbury ones while they were warm, so I like that warmness. This is like the ugliest one, so I decided to choose this one as my victim. Yeah, it's good. It's not exactly the same as the Pillsbury one, but it's really close. Oh no, this is not working out. The icing I made is like too liquidy, and I don't think it's gonna work, so I just kind of put it in the sink. I kind of made a cat face with that other Kelly green, this one. Ah! I made a star. That was supposed to be a tree. I don't know. Okay, I give up on decorating these. It takes so much strength to squeeze icing out of here. Oh. It's kind of hard. I mean, I should probably decorate it still. Yeah, I'm filming right now, but you can come in. You don't want to? You don't want to try the cookie on camera? My mom doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, well, I'm gonna try one of these cookies, even though I kind of know what it tastes like already. Here we go. Okay, it's gonna drip everywhere. It's really good. But it's dripping everywhere. Maybe this is my thumbnail. It tastes delicious though, so I'm not mad. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like and comment and subscribe. Bye.